Hello, I'd like to start every video off with just saying I hope you guys are having a great day. This is basically just going to be about my journey so far in just entrepreneurship. This is definitely one of the lowest times, unproductive days, most social media consumed times I've been into where, like, this is bad, man. 9 hours today. That says 11 hours, but it's combined with my MacBook. And I just came off of like a week of like feeling a lot of direction, starting to post on TikTok, starting to do a whole bunch of stuff that I was too scared to do before, or too nervous to do because people would find out about what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do. Just like I've been through a lot of failure this year and no success. I'm just like stagnant. I guess the lawn care business has improved, but it's nothing new from what we were doing the year before that. No crazy new improvement or revenue jumps or making more money. I guess something good that's happened this year is I was worth $10,000. So just a couple months ago, actually, over summer, I was worth about $4,000, and it might have been 3,000, 3 or 4, and I spent $2,000 on a pallet, and that was a huge investment for me. So yeah, that was a really big risk, and now I'm worth more than $10,000, and actually like getting close to $20,000. So that's actually crazy to think about. I think I have a little bit more than 15,000, and that's all from my lawn care business, you know. So that's what me and my friend have been doing, and also just from products I've been selling on eBay from pallets that I've bought. But that didn't work. You can watch my other videos if you want to find out what all happened with that. But basically, I probably shouldn't be like this. But basically, ever since I was younger, so I moved here in second grade, and then that's when I had just something diagnosed to me called Perthes, which is where my femur collapses, and that's what kind of just caused me. It wasn't really an accident I did. It's nothing that severe that happened to me. It's just like I just started limping. Went to multiple different doctors' offices. I ended up getting surgery in one, two, three places, two different separate times. And I actually ended up in a cast. I had a wheelchair for a year, like one whole year. And I had crutches for maybe a year and a half too. So I was like disabled for 2 years. Which I wouldn't really classify as disabled because I don't really like saying that. Just because there's a lot of other people that are born with things and that they can't get cured that are in a really bad position. Just an unfortunate position, not a bad position. Just I don't want to like say anything bad, but just an unfortunate position to where. But yeah, I just don't like saying disabled because I feel like I don't. Well, I'm not really disabled, you know. Like I'm perfectly fine now, but at that time I was in a wheelchair for a year. I had crutches. I had crutches my freshman year of high school. Freshman, I had my first crutches my sophomore year, because I had more surgery on my knee because my legs were different lengths because my femur ball had collapsed. It just happened randomly, you know. There was no direct cause of it. It just happened to me. So that's kind of just like I just felt like if this is happening to me, there has to be a reason why this is happening to me randomly. You know, like I didn't do anything to this happen to me. So it must be like if this happens to me in the future, I'm gonna get something that's gonna be worth all this suffering that I'm going through. Like I'm not able to walk. Like I literally forgot how to walk when I was younger. You know, like I was in the cast for so long that when they took off the cast, I like bent my knees and it was like a crazy feeling. Just of like the joints is moving. It was just crazy. It just felt like a huge weight was lifted off my knees. So that's something that was just crazy to feel. And I had to go to physical therapy to learn how to walk. But like just a whole bunch of discipline and things that have happened to me when I was younger. I was in Boy Scouts as well. I'm an Eagle Scout. I learned lots of skills off it, lots of traits, lots of leadership in there, helping kids learn. I wasn't the best leader, to be honest. I could have helped the kids a lot more learning skills and stuff, but we all had a great time and made sure everyone was having fun. And that's what I really enjoyed about that. And I did become an Eagle Scout, but I feel like it was mainly because all me and two good buddies of mine, we all pushed each other to become Eagle Scouts, and one of the kids' dads was the scout master, so he kind of just helped us all. So that was really helpful as well. So I've just had lots of things that have happened, lots of help with people and stuff like that. But that's definitely a defining moment is when I was in the wheelchair when I was younger, and just experiencing what it's like to be different, to not be able to play recess, to have to sit there, have people push me around, not being able to do things myself. Like just getting attention to myself. I didn't really want attention when I was younger. I didn't really care much. I just used to watch YouTube all the time. I used to watch Jake Paul. Really just inspired me to like see that you can have these cars, you can have these friends, you can spend time having fun. Because both my parents work a lot at corporate at the time. So it just kind of was cool. Like I just loved watching YouTube as an escape, playing video games like Minecraft. It really helped my creativity. I used to like play Minecraft games with my brother outside with like the Minecraft pickaxes and stuff. But yeah, it's basically kind of what my childhood was like. And it's basically just because I watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos and I saw a whole bunch of people online with things I didn't have, and so it's like, how do I get these things? Like there has to be, like I think that's pretty cool. You can like get these things like that I'd never have seen around here. Like I've never seen a Lamborghini around here, which I actually did see a Lamborghini one time. When we were going to St. Louis, my mom was driving me to St. Louis because this is the only place that was able to do surgery on me. And we stopped by a luxury auto dealer, and at the time my mom had a red minivan, so we pulled up to this luxury auto dealer in like a 2000 red Toyota minivan, and we pull in there, and I'm on my crutches, and I'm like using my crutches, and I was like kind of fat, to be honest, too. Just not skinny, just because I wasn't able to do any movement because I was on crutches, I was on wheelchair. And so we go in there with the and I see the Lamborghinis, and I take a picture with one. Because I liked Lamborghinis because of Jake Paul. He bought a blue. I don't know what exactly it was called, but Jake Paul had bought a blue Lamborghini, and so that's kind of what I was like caused me to like Lamborghinis, I guess. So I took a picture with that, and that's the only time I saw a Lamborghini before. But yeah, that's just kind of what I wanted, and then I just like saw it through YouTube, whether it was Mr. Beast or a whole bunch of other people that were just like doing a whole bunch of cooler stuff rather than just working a normal job. So that's what I saw my parents doing. Is just my dad is working a lot at a tech job, and I just kind of like just like was kind of jealous that these YouTubers like Roman Atwood was able to just do whatever he wanted. So I kind of just wanted that, and I saw the cool places, and I've been on vacations as well too. My parents have taken me on vacations, to where I'm able to see the world, see different cultures, see how these people are living, see like what I could be doing, which is super cool. Like I just want to travel, live in a different country for a bit, like just have fun, rather than working all the time. And so that's kind of just what put me into. And I also wanted to get a dirt bike because my brother had enough money to buy himself a dirt bike, and I didn't. So that's what I started like looking into the stuff for how I could buy a dirt bike. So I started with trash can cleaning. I started with window washing, detailing. I washed my own windows, and I realized I wouldn't be able to get up to the windows that are pretty tall in the house, so I wouldn't be able to do that. But I spent money on window cleaning equipment. Took another risk and I bought detailing equipment. Probably spent like $400-500 on detailing equipment. Detailed my parents' cars, my grandparents' cars, and I never knew about Meta ads at the time, so I was just posting on Facebook. I don't know what else I was doing. I think I was just posting on Facebook. Never got any customers. Oh, and I also got like, my mom had told me that there was like, she told me there was someone else in the neighborhood already doing detailing when I was trying to do it. So I was doing my grandparents' cars, and my mom was like, there's someone in the neighborhood that does detailing, and that just kind of like caused me to think I wouldn't be able to get clients since there was already someone else doing it. Like I never knew about competition. I never knew that like I'd be able to get customers if my service was good, if my marketing was good. So that just kind of stopped me, and I just like kind of just kept detailing my parents' cars. But I never got any clients because I just knew there was someone already doing it in the neighborhood. That's what I was told. So that's why I didn't continue detailing. I think that's why. I don't know what else. Maybe it's just because I lost. Like maybe it's because I didn't try hard enough to get a client. Um, and then me and my friend started push mowing yards. I don't know how exactly we got the first yard. I don't know. We started posting on Facebook, stuff like that. And then a guy helped us and he actually gave us some yards. Like, I don't know how many yards, like maybe it was five. He was just getting out of the business and gave us 5 yards. And so that really helped us as well. We used those to get more yards and kept posting on Facebook. And throughout that, I just kind of like during trash can cleaning, I actually made like $500 in one day. Got up like 6 a.m., picked up all the cans, was working until like 5 p.m. And so I made $500 that day, and that was just, or no, it was $500 spread across 2 days, I think. Maybe like 300, 350 in a day. I can't really remember. It was close to 500 though. But that was just like, if I can do this every single day, I can make $100,000 a year. But trash day is only on Thursdays, so you can't clean every single. So you can't clean every single house. You can't clean trash cans every day. So that just kind of led me onto the journey that you guys are seeing on my YouTube, where I've tried a whole bunch of different businesses and like pallet flipping, AI agencies, SMMA, e-commerce, drop shipping, clothing brand, social media, just a whole bunch of stuff. And I've just tried crypto trading, stocks, investing, a lot of stuff that just genuinely hasn't gave me any cash flow. And that's why I need to build a just cash flow generating business to where I'm able to make money with. But I guess I can keep doing lawn care, but I just want to do something bigger than that. I want to create a company that's going to have a bigger impact. I want to be doing something that's going to have more impact on people, to inspire them to do cool stuff. But yeah, like right now, or tonight, yesterday, the day before that, it's just not been the most productive. Maybe it's because this is my off days. My workout plan is just 5 days a week, and I don't work out on the weekends. Friday, Saturday, today's Sunday, so maybe that's also why just not productive. I was on my phone scrolling. I picked out a product. I bought Shopify, the dollar per month thing again. I'm posting on TikTok. All my friends found out about my TikTok. My mom knows about my TikTok. So I just can't post anything that's like weird. I don't post weird stuff, but I just can't post stuff or like I'm cussing in it. I guess I can. Might as well. I don't really care anymore. It's like, I don't know, man. Like this is just pretty much a low. But it's just gonna be like this. It's what I want though. Like I don't want to be stagnant. I used to work at a pizza shop. I'm 17 by the way too. I don't know if you got warning, but I used to work at a pizza shop, and it's just so greasy in there. I just didn't like the customer service I had to do. I didn't like having to memorize all the stuff on the menu, or getting paid. What was it, like $13 an hour? Sometimes I'd make less because I'd have to delivery drive, and sometimes they wouldn't tip you, and so I had to pay for my gas. So it's just like some stuff. But yeah, right now this is like I need to lock in. Going snowboarding soon. That's something I'm really looking forward to. And Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas to you guys that are watching. If you celebrate it, I don't know, might be from different countries, different cultures. So respect to you, man. Do what you guys want. But yeah, that's basically just where I am right now. I just think it's just gonna be cool to look back on and just see. Maybe I'll laugh at this in the future and be like, it's funny, man. Dude, this guy was kind of like feeling so unproductive, but he was gaining skills and getting discipline through the journey that he was going on. Hopefully this mic has been okay because it's been in my hair actually. Can't get it out. But anyways, yeah, going on a snowboarding trip soon. Family's taking me on it. My parents. With my brother before my brother ships out to the army because he's actually dropping out of college, which also makes me kind of think I want to just go to the military and learn lots of skills, have lots of fun, and be able to and just get stories to where I can talk about them in the future. I think I might like that. But then at the same time, when my brother gets out, I want to be able to have a place he can come stay. We can travel. We can make YouTube videos, content. He can just maybe if young kids are watching our content, young men, we can he can use his skills and his leadership and discipline he learned to just try to instill it into the younger generation. And like I don't know, I just kind of want to like lead the younger generation in a positive way. But I know I have to go through times like this to be able to gain the experience and get the discipline to be able to know what it's like to be able to cater my advice to them to get them through tough times. Because mental health is real, bro. I've always wanted to be an actor ever since I was younger. My mom put me in acting classes because I really wanted to be an actor, right? Now, when I went to these acting classes, I didn't realize that everyone there they weren't the same as me, like most of them were kind of like emo, most of them were kind of like not, like guys can be however you like. I don't really care, to be honest, man, whatever makes you happy. Now, I don't have any emo friends, I don't have any, you know, but everyone there was just not like me, like not that everyone has to be the same type person that I am, but they were just having us do like weird acting stuff, like acting like you're a vacuum or something. And I was like, bro, I don't want to act like I'm a vacuum. I want to act like James Bond driving in a Aston Martin, pulling out a Glock 19, shooting the burglars, and then driving off, going off a ramp onto a yacht with a helicopter that sends a rope down, climb up on the rope, get into the helicopter, take off in the helicopter, be the hero of the movie. Like, I don't want to be doing this weird acting stuff, like I want to be the main character in the movie. Like, I'm taking an acting class. I don't want to learn. I don't want to pretend I'm a vacuum or pretend I'm a robot. Like in some kind of activities, I remember they had us do. So yes, I just stopped doing that. But like, I've always wanted to be an actor, and I've kind of found like this could be a way I can be an actor. Just like I always have. I don't know. I don't know how to describe my personality, but as I post more content of me being outside, and like no one can tell my personality from these conversations here I'm having. If even anyone's watching this video, but I can't really show my personality in these type of videos. So that's why I kind of want to make more videos just like outside, showing you guys my frequency that I bring, showing you my personality. It's kind of like you can just be an actor in your own life, and I feel like that's kind of something cool that you guys can think about. Like I have all these feelings, all the stress I've been going through, and stress doesn't really affect me anymore. Like when I first started with the pallets, and I spent a lot of money on that, and there was no way I was gonna be able to sell these organically. I just had to put it on eBay and hope and pray and wait for product to sell. Like that was some acting skills I learned, trying to act like I was all right. When I was going through so much stress. People text me back that we're gonna buy it or buy products or not. I don't really like talking about like what I've done, you know. Like it honestly is pretty cool that I've tried all this stuff, but sometimes I just think like if you guys are watching this and you guys haven't tried anything, if you guys haven't took action, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to offplay what I've tried to do, you know, like I'm proud that I tried to do that stuff, but it's just honestly a waste of time because it's not generated any cash flow. It's not a cash flow engine, you know, like it's just an experience, you know. Um, but but what I was saying is, I can have all these feelings. I can be at the lowest point right now that I'm in, but no one around me knows this. You know, like no one around me knows that like I'm sitting here at my desk talking to a camera. Like this is literally a camera I'm talking to. Whether y'all are laying in your bed right now or driving or wherever you guys are listening to this right now, like I'm talking to a camera. Y'all have to remember this. I'm sitting on my desk with a mic in front of me, looking at myself in this window right here on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 while the camera's looking at me. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know what you guys are going through. I don't know who you are. You kind of know who I am through me speaking, but you don't really know who I am. Maybe I'm just lying to all of you. Maybe I'm telling you the truth. Maybe I'm just a imported spy that's supposed to be telling you this information. Maybe this was popped up on your feed because me just speaking can influence your entire thoughts and actions. A psyop, a modern day psychological operation to be able to instill in your brain the thoughts that or the ideas that I'm speaking. Which I'm joking about that obviously, but like guys, just be careful, man. Like just take what I've said in this video just as like a, all right, cool. Take some advice, take some snippets, but you know, don't let any of these people change how you're thinking. You know, like just be yourself, and I think that's the best thing you can do. Is and like also it's kind of scary, man. You can have a whole bunch of videos popping up on your feed that were catered to make you think a certain way, to make you act a certain way, to change your persona, to become different things, to believe in different things just by the social media feed that's being put on you. You know, different countries can do this. China can make people become different, you know. Might have seen a rise in maybe like it's a lot easier to make people do the stuff you want to do through social media. You know, they could control your my feed right now. They could be making like y'all realize I'm only doing this stuff. I'm only thinking this stuff because of stuff that's popping up on my MacBook, stuff that's popping up on my phone. Whether you realize it subconsciously or consciously, every time you scroll, it's a video on there. If they change those videos, if they can, I don't know who they is. Those don't ask me that. If they wanted to make me a sports player, they could just put a whole bunch of sports content on my feed. If they wanted to make me an entrepreneur, they can put a whole bunch of dropshipping and e-commerce videos on there. If they wanted me to become an AI agency owner, they can put a whole bunch of AI agency content on there. But yeah, guys, I think meditation is important. I'm a hypocrite because I don't really do meditation myself. But like some things that I'm thinking, man, it's times good to think to yourself and think about other stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that right now. I don't know where I'm gonna be in the future when you guys are watching this. So watch my last video. Look at my TikTok, Magic Cam 13. Yeah, that's all I have to say, man. Good luck, bro, man. It's hard, dude. Like this is tough. To be honest. It's the hardest thing about this is there's no set path, you know, but like that's what we're all looking for. We all want this. There to be exponential opportunity that we can get, you know, like there's no set path of go to college, get a finance degree, go work for JP Morgan and tell people how to invest, you know, like this we can all build our own path. It's all choose our own world. It's all choose our own stuff. It's start taking risks, man. Like I don't know what else to tell you guys. I don't know much. Go watch a different YouTuber that has more experience than me, but that's what I know so far. That's just a little update. Listen to your elders. Talk to them. They definitely know more than I do. And if you guys think that this video, after watching this video, that I'm pretty cool, subscribe. But let me tell you, I'm not really cool. I'm the exact same person as you. All I started doing is just watching YouTube videos a year ago and tried a lot of businesses and been outside working, getting dirty a lot with lawn care. It's really hard to say. We're all humans. All these famous people are humans. If I'm famous in the future, I'm a human. I went through this right here to where I'm speaking to a camera, man, you know? And if I keep speaking to this camera enough, I have a feeling that someday it's all going to work out and there's going to be someone behind a screen, which is you, watching me speak to this camera here, and hopefully I'm able to inspire a generation, and lead a generation, of entrepreneurs and good people and build humanity to be great, you know? Um, just because I want a crazy, fast paced life, That's just what I want. If it means I go to the military, I go to the military and I make that decision. But I don't think I'm going to make that decision. I feel like I can have a lot more impact making content, being an entrepreneur, and just learning to be able to help others. But everybody's journey is going to be different. That's why I'm building my clothing brand, just to represent the journey, represent everything that we go through. Just know that all these experiences, everything you do is going to build a mountain. And after you get all the experiences, put them all down, and you look from the top of this big mountain that you have climbed, and you see everything you've done. You help other people. Like, that's just the game, man. Like, help other people. You don't know what's gonna happen when you die. Nobody knows, man. So what we're all trying to figure out. So hopefully you guys enjoy your day. Sorry that I took 27 minutes, but hopefully this is just some insight into my life. Like, I don't normally speak like this. I don't really know. I just turn on the camera and I start flowing. I start speaking. I just start saying whatever comes to my mind. So hopefully you guys had a great day. And yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for watching.